Welcome back to White Album 2. We're playing through the closing chapter. So last time we took on a fun little spontaneous job, met a lot of new people, went way too hard on Koharu, and I think we're about to get yelled at. So, yeah, they look pretty angry. And they bonked us on the head. Or a fist from the hall chief. No, 2 bonks. And a knee from the kitchen chief. This is all your fault. You reap what you sow. I should normally stare these unreasonable words written all over their faces right back at them, but...
杉浦さん。
はい。
Oh, jeez. Gotta make another save slot, because I'm not sure. Honestly, if we're trying for common root, one would think you just stay away from people at all costs, so maybe just bid her farewell.
気をつけて。
They're gonna be mad, though. The final look she gave me contained neither anger, hatred, nor exhaustion.
ちょっと、北原さん。
あっさり返しちゃってどうすんですか?
It didn't seem like she's forgiven me at all, but that's precisely why there's still a fierce look left in her eyes.
あんなにへこませちゃって。よく泣かなかったよね、彼女。
Oh.
来週来てくれるかな? また一人減る予定なんだけど。
大丈夫だって。また来るよ。ほんと、強い子なんだから。
Yeah, she'll be fine. Serious, with a strong sense of responsibility, and a hatred for defeat. And even tougher to break than me. Someone who's so similar to how I was 3 years ago wouldn't run away after something this insignificant. That's why all we need to do is sit tight and wait. I also have a feeling, or rather, I'm 100% sure that our paths will cross again.
北原さんの大丈夫、当てになんないんだよね。女の子の扱いに関しては容赦ないんだから。そうなんだから谷地だって。
Oh, was that the old coworker? I really want to know what happened there.
え？何？それってどういうこと？
そこ、死後禁止。
After finishing the last of the 4 lectures today and walking around for about 10 minutes, words like, "It's been 3 years," or "How nostalgic," seem too mundane for this scenery. That said, the ages and uniforms of the flurry of students rushing past me does take me back. I'm just starting to contemplate how old I've gotten, even though people have been calling me an old man for some time now. What, he's like 21, he needs to chill out.
さてと。
Peeking at my watch, I see it's 3:40. I'm a bit early, but... The instant I turned towards the buildings, the person that I was sure to meet, whether by probability, expectation, or more than anything, by fate, was standing right in front of me with a surprised expression, just as I expected.
もしかして私に会いに来たんですか？
どうしてそう思うんだ？
ひどいこと言ったりとか、突き放した教え方したりとか、そもそも私のバイト先に突然現れたりとか、そういうこと謝るつもりなのかなって。
Oh, wow. Yeah.
どの件に関しても、俺の側に非なんかこれっぽっちもないと思ってるんだけど。
彼女いるくせに。
Oh my gosh, she did. I knew it. I knew she wouldn't. Oh.
いや、それとこれとは関係ないだろ。
What? Don't say that. You're gonna give her the wrong idea.
ほら、やっぱりいた。いないって言ったくせに嘘ついてた。
関係ないって言っただけで、肯定したことなんか一度だってないから。
And thus, like magnets of the same polarity coming close together, we repel each other immediately, as we always do.
美穂子、一度は投稿してきてたのに、最近また来なくなっちゃったんですよ。
人聞きの悪いこと言わないでくれ。 俺は彼女に対して確かにひどい態度を取ったけど、
だから彼女が。
俺に彼女はいない。そもそも俺は女の子と付き合ったりしない。そんな資格なんかない。
God, he's so awkward. Why do you gotta add that?
資格って言ってる意味わかりません。ただ美穂子を遠ざけるための苦し紛れの言い訳にしか聞こえません。
自分がわからないからって俺が言ってることを全否定しないでくれ。
分かってほしかったらきちんと分かるように説明するべきじゃないでしょうか。それが誠実な態度ってものでしょ。
誠実って言葉を軽々しく使うな。それって誰に対しての誠実だよ。
もちろん美穂子に対してです。あとついでに私にもそう接してくれるとこういう言い争いにはならないと思いますけど。
君が怒ってるのは君の勝手じゃないか。
先輩が何度も何度も何度も私の前に現れてはしつこく挑発を繰り返すからです。
Oh, it's the first time she called us senpai. That's really cute.
どれもこれもいつも偶然だ。俺は明確な意志を持って君に会いに来たことなんかない。
It's not like I don't understand her frustration to a certain extent.
じゃあ今日は一体何の用なんです？私のクラスに空前教育実習にでも来ましたか？
教育実習は来年だよ。確かに教員免許も取るつもりだけど。
ああ、よかった。その頃にはもう卒業してるから教室で顔を合わせることはないですね。
その代わり同じキャンパスをカッポしてるだろ。
Do I really get this irritating when I talk to someone?
ゲームセットだ。それじゃ。
待ちなさいよ。まだ話は。
4時ちょうどに職員室って約束なんだよ。遅刻なんてもってのほかだろ。
もう4時過ぎてるじゃないですか。普通約束の時間の5分前にはいるのが常識。
その通りだ。じゃ、そういうわけで。
Finally, having gotten her permission, I turn around and hurry to the buildings.
だからちょっと待ってよ。先輩、私に謝りに来たんじゃないんですか？
Oh no.
君に用があるなんて最初から一言も言ってないだろ。
じゃあ何しに来たのよ。もしかして私で暇つぶししてたわけ？
With a little sense of superiority from my preemptive retreat, but not entirely satisfied with the outcome. She really thinks I'm the one at fault for last week's incident, huh?
何よあいつ。人をイラつかせるだけイラつかせておいて自分はさっさと逃げ出して。
なあ杉浦。
Yay, there he is.
何よ。言っておくけど私今ものすごく機嫌悪いんだからね。
今の北原さんだよな。
ああ、確かそんな名字だったかもね。そんなことありえないくらい興味ないけど。
知り合いなのか？
まさか。あんたこそあいつ知ってるわけ？
うん、姉ちゃんの彼氏。
Oh, geez, the misunderstandings never end.
そうなんだ。それはお姉さんのご愁傷様。おみそ、あんたのお姉さんって名字は泉？
うちにそんな複雑な家庭の事情はないけど。
あの男
Now we really look like a player. Jeez Louise. Why didn't we clear that up anyway?
いやー、そうか。北原は出版社勤めか。まさかお前に取材される日が来るなんてな。
いや、ただのアルバイトです。今のところ。卒業は来年度の予定です。
It's been a while since we saw this guy. The last time he was lecturing Touma like crazy. A reunion with my slightly annoying guidance counselor.
ああ、そうだったか。しかし懐かしいな。お前トップ合格で入学式の時挨拶しただろ。ちゃんと覚えてるぞ。
I remember it like it was yesterday.
ありがとうございます。
His giant smile while reminiscing about the past doesn't sit too well with me.
卒業式の当時も北原だったよな。結局3年間トップを守り抜いて。
諏訪先生、今日来たのは 自分の思い出話じゃなくて。
And besides, I fell out of the top 10 during the last set of finals, but he's probably forgotten unpleasant memories like that.
おお、そうだったそうだった。職員室でも話題になってたぞ、先週の海洋グラフ。
The truth is, the response to my interview request as Kitahara from Kyograph was awfully fast. Even for the prestigious Hojo High School's music program with plenty of successful alumni, this award could be considered an extraordinary accomplishment.
ヨーロッパでも認められるほどになるとはな。いやー、大したもんだ。
頑張ってるみたいですね、トーマ。
In distant lands, far beyond my reach. Is she gritting her teeth while fighting through chaos every day? Or is she humming a tune as she effortlessly accomplishes these feats? Has she gotten used to living over there? Does she ever feel homesick? Or has she perhaps forgotten how to speak Japanese already? Did she throw away all her memories from here? Has she forgotten about me already? Oh, Haruki.
我が子としても鼻が高いよ。さすがは音楽家始まって以来の天才と言われただけのことはある。
はい。
Thanks to my thoughts flying away a couple thousand miles away. Flying away a couple thousand miles away. That's weird English to Europe. I've completely lost track of this man's train of thought.
確かに東間陽子の血筋と英才教育のおかげでもあるだろう。しかし世界に羽ばたく前の東間さんを支えたのはこの北条大附属音楽科の実績と伝統に他ならない。
Yeah, right.
トーマさん。
Well, addressing alumni with honorifics is normal, right?
そうそう、第二音楽室にあるピアノを知ってるか？彼女が在学中に愛用したものなんだが、実は彼女の母親が寄付したもので。
ええ、もちろん知ってますけど。
以前から東間陽子と我が校との結びつきは強くてね。元を正せば東間陽子を世界に送り出したのも。
先生。
え？なんだね？
彼女には苦労させられたの方が読者受けしますよ。
こりゃ北原に一本取られたな。確かに彼女とはいろいろあったな。
そうでしたね。
I interrupt Suwa-sensei's over-embellished praise because somehow it feels like his words are denying the existence of these lifelong memories of mine.
まあ天才肌で気難しいところはあったかな。でも今となっては懐かしい思い出だ。
そうなんですか。
たった3年前のことなのにずいぶん昔のように感じられるな。
The pride of the music program? A prodigy born from a blessed background? What are you talking about? The Touma I know isn't some high and mighty noble, fit to always bask in the brilliance of the sun. She enrolled in the music program, only to barely even graduate after transferring to the regular program. She was someone who was even labeled as the model underachiever. In the first year, she couldn't make a single friend. In the next, she made enemies of everyone in her class. And in the last, well, the rest is history. She was often late, absent without reason, or slept in class. Neither her classmates nor her teachers wanted anything to do with her, the biggest offender of which is standing before me right now. Even so, she still resonated somewhat an aura of authority. Because of that, combined with her naturally good looks, nobody could get close enough to know just how lonely she really was on the inside.
お、そういえば北原、あの話はちゃんと紹介するんだろうな。
あの話？
ほら、学園祭のステージの北原も参加してただろう。
ああ、あれですか。いや、どうでしょう。大した話じゃないし。
Once again, I can't keep up with this train of thought.
ものすごく盛り上がったじゃないか。 今でも付属祭の語り草になってるぞ。
そうなんですか。
But this time, even if I try to dodge it a little by little, it's still too sensitive of a topic for me to have been prepared for.
確か当時の記録 DVD を生徒会が保存してるはずだ。後で渡すように言っておこう。
Oh boy, can't wait to watch that.
お気遣いありがとうございます。でも多分必要ないと思いますよ。
そうか？ああ、面白いと思うんだけどな。今をときめく天才ピアニストが学園祭でトランペットやギターを弾いたなんて。
It was not a trumpet.
サックスとベースですけどね。
I suppose it's in the school's best interests for me to catch wind of something like that. After all, that was the only school event she ever took part in.
大学生で20歳くらいで暗い顔してて理屈っぽくて口が悪くてでも性格はもっと悪いんだけど
Oh my goodness.
途中から内面描写になってるよ。
身長は180にちょっと足りないくらい痩せ気味でどこにでもいそうな何の変哲もない男で
いい男？
全然まるっきり大したことない。ちょっとかっこいいかも。
どっちなのよ。
親友の美的感覚を否定するわけにもいかないのよ。
なら見てないな。そもそもさっきから誰にも会ってないし。
それを先に言ってよ。どこ行ったのよあの男。
Oh, this hallway brings back memories.
なんでこの後に及んで第三の女が出てくるのよ。
What a mess.
美穂子が卒業できなかったらどう責任取るつもりなのよ。
But also, her friend kind of needs to get over it. Like, even though it was a super harsh and rude rejection, it's just a rejection. It wasn't even like they were dating and had a strong bond. Like, they never had that to begin with. The cold winter air pours in from the open window. With the heaters long since shut off, it didn't take long before the second music room was filled with winter's chill. On the other side of the window, I can see the sports clubs have just finished practice and the scarlet sunset transitioning into a light indigo. And, if I look straight down, the harsh pavement that would leave more than just a bruise had I fallen on it. I forgot about that. He tried to climb out the window.
北原、何やってんのよ、このバカ。
Oh man, it's been so long. That's right. I remember hanging from this very ledge. Looking back at it now, I can't believe how stupid doing all that was. Although, I'm quite sure I thought it was pretty stupid back then as well. But even so, the thought of finding the owner of the second music room was the only thing on my mind back then. She was always here, playing the piano however she wanted to. As if making fun of my arduous battles in the first music room right beside her, she effortlessly matched her playing to my guitar, guiding me.
邪魔だからいなくなる。と、こっちがいくら言ったって、どうせ出ていく気なんかないくせに。
No matter how many times I overwrite these memories with new ones, no matter how many times I repeat the words I've already forgotten as if to seal them away, this piano here, the source of her hatred towards her mother, but also the one bond that tied the two together. Once again brings out these memories from 3 years ago. You sat right here, Kazusa. Without even sparing a glance in my direction, joyfully, yet somewhat sullenly, effortlessly, and flawlessly. You played the piano.
まずは第一ヒント。私たちの
ホワイトアルバム。
出会いの曲といえば何でしょう。トーマさん正解。
Oh, man. And on the other side, just as close to me, and lured in by the piano's melody, was Snow White with her beautiful voice. Those days brought me to the greatest heights of happiness and to the deepest depths of sorrow.
嫌なわけないだろう。楽しくないわけないだろう。嬉しくないわけないだろう。聞かなきゃわからないのかよ、そんなことまで。
一緒にいてね、春樹くん。進学しても2年になっても3年になって、もしも学部が違っても。
Oof. Oh, wow, she found us. Right as I was about to melt away into the sunset, so lost in my thoughts.
また嘘ついてたんですね。一体あなた何人の人と付き合って。
Oh no.
君か。
She stands before me, wearing the same uniform as them, but without the same nostalgia I feel for them.
ごめんな。関係者でもないのに勝手に校内をうろついたりして。
はい。そろそろ下校時刻だから戸締まりを。
分かってる。3年前までここの生徒だったし。
Right now, the expression on my face is probably one of embarrassment due to, but not entirely concerned with, being found out. A weird kind of expression.
教室の戸締まりとかもよくやった。結構忘れてくやつら多いんだよな。
学年が上になればなるほど、そういうのってルーズになっていきます。
そうそう。それとこういう特殊教室、全然帰る気のないやつらを叩き出したり。
どうして第二音楽室に？今じゃほとんど使われてない教室なのに。
諏訪先生に鍵を借りたんだ。返しに行かないと。
なら預かっておきます。
ありがとう。
I could feel that the cold air of the room had taken an effect on her from the tiny bit of contact I had with her hand just now.
知ってるか？ここのピアノ、ピアニストの東間陽子が寄付したんだ。
Now that I think of it, my feelings for this girl, Sugiura Koharu, are they of passion or indifference? I haven't thought about it until now. What do you mean, are they of passion? You've done nothing passionate together. That's odd.
今学校中で話題になってます。うちの卒業生で、しかも東間陽子の娘さんがヨーロッパのコンクールで優勝したって。
準優勝だよ。惜しかったな。
Well, even if someone calls me a terrible person or says I'm giving her too much of the cold shoulder, it's not like I can do anything about it right now.
じゃあ、俺はそろそろ帰るよ。もう暗いし、よかったら駅まで送るけど。
まだ用事がありますから。大丈夫です。いつもこの時間ですし。
そうか。
Compared to last week, a much more natural response, unconcerned with formality. Because of that, her rejection sounds unnaturally natural. A simple conversation without her usual provocative demeanor.
ああ、もしかしたらまたバイト先に顔出すかもしれないけど。
それが仕事でしたら仕方ありません。
それじゃあお先に。
はい。
The halls are already pitch black. But right now, I can't say I'm not fond of the darkness. It ever so slightly dulls the pain from recalling those memories in the very place where those memories occurred.
ごまかされた。 けど、なんでだろう。なんであんな悲しそうで、あんな嬉しそうな顔してたんだろう。
Oh, man.
思ってたより断然いいな。
私を舐めてもらっちゃ困るな。
Oh, she looks cool and casual. It's been a week since our last study session. During the week, Izumi has managed to find, according to her, an old pile of research files I dug up from my place. It's put together much better than I imagined. Definitely not something I expected from someone who never even shows up to seminars, not to mention a month late on her report.
この鬼伝説の別解釈なんかも面白いよな。最後の方なんか鬼の方に感情移入してるし。
At the beginning, it seems like a generic story about a samurai going to slay a mountain-dwelling oni that's been attacking humans. But some unexpected developments pop up about halfway through. The samurai is saved by the female oni, the two fall in love, but she is branded as a spy and is executed by the samurai's very own sister. Oh no.
民間伝承にしては完全懲悪でもないし、それに随分とロマンチックだし。本当に地元でこんな説が根付いてるのか？
Is this really a local folktale that's spread around your place?
一番有名な一説はさ、鬼が宇宙を放浪する狩猟民族で、今でも山のどこかに宇宙船と精神体が残ってるってやつで。
If it's an alternative, then how can it be the most widely accepted? Well, that's really just nitpicking on my part.
ちゃんと調べてあるように見えなくもないかもしれないけど、いや、まだ予断は。
春樹さ、どうしても私が怠惰で強力的なキリギリスでなくちゃ納得できないわけ？
あ、いや、すまん。
Not quite. It's just the fact that this carefree girl in front of me was capable of putting together something like this 3 years ago. Makes saying things like, time is a cruel mistress, come to mind. Sorry, Izumi. I apologize again from the bottom of my heart. Please forgive me.
まあ、昔の私は勤勉だったということで、そのおかげで何の間違いか北条に受かっちゃったけど。
都内って言ってたっけ？どこの学校だったんだ？
都立だよ。何の変哲もないとこ。学年1桁でないとここには入れないくらいのレベル。
So back then, she was actually one of the top students in her class?
前にも聞いたけどさ、なんで大学入る前にこんなマニアックな研究してたんだ？
まあそこはね、興味のあるものにはとことんのめり込むタイプだったというか。オタク？
Cute.
そういう感性こそ大学で発揮しろよ。
はあ、疲れた。春樹、コーヒー。
入れてやるからそんなにくつろぐな。
The moment I stood up for a big stretch, Izumi just dropped her upper body onto the bed. Just when my impression of her finally improved too. You really can't keep a good impression of this girl for too long.
ああ、しびれた。ダメだ、星座は。春樹、テーブルと椅子買おうよ。明日見に行かない？
仕送りのない一人暮らしのバイト苦学生に無茶な要求をするな。そもそも泉のは正座じゃなくて横座りだ。
駅前のこんないい場所に住んでるくせにケチケチしなさんなっての。
駅前のこんないい場所に住んでるから家賃が大変なの。余計な家財道具を入れる余裕なんかあるか。
Good thing we're working so many part-time jobs.
あ、そこをなんとか私の顔に免じてさ。春樹にはもてなしの心ってやつがわかんないかな。
あと、そうやって俺の部屋に自分の存在を確立させようとするな。お前が来ていいのはあくまでレポートが終わるまでだ。
なん という友達がいのなさ。春樹は間違いなくド S だよね。
Aww. This girl just told me not 1 minute ago that her legs were numb, and yet now she's making a huge fuss, kicking her feet around on my bed.
だから人の部屋で暴れるなっての。みっともない。
Especially not in that outfit of yours. Oh my goodness, what a little perv. Alright, well, before they reveal what that looks like, I hope they do, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna pick up next time. Thank you so much for joining me on this chapter. Look forward to seeing you next time. Take care.